Turning now to Decision 2024 coverage as we are 4 days away from Election Day. Be here before you know it. So this morning we are hearing from one organization that is saying, despite what we're seeing in the political ads and the polls, Arizona voters have much more in common than we may think.
So to dive into this one, 12 News journalist Troy Lynch is joining us live in Phoenix this morning. And Troy, you're sharing there are multiple topics that all of us as Arizonans agree on. Tell us more.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of a crazy concept to think about that Arizona voters actually have more in common that they don't. But there's one organization that specializes in that, and that is the Center for the Future of Arizona. Now, this organization for the past 15 years has been using their expertise in researching public opinion surveys for Arizona voters. And they have found that voters just agree more than they disagree. Now, the CFA created what they call the Arizona Voters Agenda, and it lists the topics where there's at least a 50% agreement among Republicans, Democrats, Independents, and other voters depending on their age. Now, those topics from this year are election issues, water and environment, education, taxes, immigration, and housing. So a lot to agree on. But the big question is, if Arizonans really agree on more than they disagree, why aren't we seeing that in our politics? Now, the organization says the short answer is that we have a current primary election system that makes it hard for independent voters due to those who have political ideologies that lean far left or right.
So they tend to represent, I hate to use the word extremes, but people who feel very, very strongly about their views. There is absolutely room for that. We need to accommodate all views. There's no reason those views should have a grip on our politics, and that those views should determine the outcome for all of us.
Sybil went on to say that if you take the politics out of the conversation, that Arizonans can actually have a very civil conversation with one another. And hey, just in time for Thanksgiving, too. None of those awkward family politics talks at the dinner table. But we're live here in Phoenix. Troy Lynch, 12 News Today in AZ.